What happens when you take certain aspects of well-known movies, add in some hocus-pocus Bollywood logic and make a hodgepodge of the entire thing? You get Houseful 4, an abomination of a movie that will knock 2.5 hours out of your life while leaving you with a very bad headache. I honestly don't know why directors and producers always keep aiming for that 2-hour plus mark, even if they don't have any sort of a plot to support that. The first time I came across this movie was on Amazon Prime, and the cliched one-liners
आज मेरा फास्ट है इसीलिए थोड़ा स्लो मारा
and the cringe-worthy animations put me off in the first 10 minutes itself. I couldn't possibly bring myself to watch this movie and left it in between. Now this channel gives me an opportunity to review these horrible movies and share my honest opinions on them. This movie is part of the Houseful franchise. The first film came out in 2010, and since then every movie that was released in this franchise was more traumatizing than the last. That being said, there is absolutely no connection between any of the movies apart from the fact that they cast Akshay Kumar and Ritesh Deshmukh as lead roles. Directors and producers are somehow thinking that bringing in a lot of A-grade actors can make up for a C-grade plot. This movie revolves around 3 brothers who are set to marry 3 sisters who seem to be connected with each other through their past life in the 1400s. The movie tries to achieve that larger than life kind of a feeling with elaborate sets, costumes and everything else, but it still fails miserably. The amount of character references this movie has taken from scenes, series and movies is not even funny. I'm actually surprised that they haven't received any sort of a copyright claim against them. First, we have the 3 brothers, Harry, Roy and Max, who are barbers based out of London. Harry has a short-term memory loss.
तो हैरी है ना लंदन का गजनी है लंदन का गजनी है
What are you talking about?
£15 change 15 change
He is the reincarnation of a psycho prince by the name of Bala, whose solution to pretty much everything is reminds you of someone else.
So sorry, don't worry, I'm 50% to blame.
Then we have Roy, who always confuses genders while speaking and is a reincarnation of an effeminate royal dance teacher. Then we have Max, who enters the movie with the most cringiest of one-liners.
आज मेरा फास्ट है इसीलिए थोड़ा स्लो मारा
He's a short-tempered guy who is the reincarnation of a warrior.
Soldier
मीठी बातें बोलकर दिल तू
We now have the 3 sisters, Kriti, Pooja and Neha, who in their past lives were 3 princesses engaged to the past versions of the 3 brothers. The father of the 3 sisters is a rich business tycoon who in his past life was the king of a place by the name of Sitamgarh. In both versions, he is the pervert of the highest order.
Beauty
That aspect of him is even reflected in his past life. Seems his character flaw was strong enough to pass over a 600-year gap. When it comes to the antagonist, one of them is Gama, a tribal leader who basically gives off vibes of the Dothraki from the Game of Thrones. The other is the minister of the court who seeks to gain the power to rule Sitamgarh. The 2.5-hour mashup of a movie can be summarized in 2 main sections. The first one is where Harry is made aware of his past life and how the 3 brothers and sisters are interconnected. And the second half is Harry basically trying to ensure that the right brother ends up with the right sister. Add in some nonsensical overacting and parodies from various other movies that finally mutates into this abomination by the name of Houseful 4. Why didn't the director just keep it simple instead of dragging this movie for eons?
I don't know.
Before we continue with this video, if you're liking the video so far, a like would really be appreciated. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you're notified anytime I upload new content. The movie starts with the 3 brothers being hounded by a local don whose money they lost. They then decide to trap the daughters of a wealthy business tycoon. Only in a Bollywood movie can you expect a girl to go from
No way
to
Papa, we wanted you to
No, boys talk only.
in just one song sequence.
You've got to be kidding me.
Papa, we wanted you to
No, boys talk only.
The wedding between the three brothers and the three sisters is fixed, and the girl's pervy dad uses the family heirloom to decide on a place for the wedding. Harry now gets visions of his past life where he used to punish people either by making them bald or his thirst for power and his bad character gets him exiled. Harry or Bala then travels to Sitamgarh to meet the king to marry his daughter and eventually gain control of his city. That's where he comes across a few people for whom he did.
शायद आपको याद नहीं है, लेकिन माधवगढ़ में सबसे पहले आपने अपने शाही जल्लाद को ही कर दिया। ये सुनते ही वो भाग गया। जब मारने के लिए कोई नहीं था तो हमें कौन मारता, इसीलिए हम भी भाग गए।
आज तक हमने किसी की भी जान नहीं ली।
Let me show you the original version.
How are you alive? How am I? Wait. You don't know?
No.
Every single person you had executed is still alive. We all live here in Little Wadia. The executioner, he is a member of the resistance.
You mean I never executed anybody?
No, like honestly, 0 people.
Bala then comes in contact with the rest of the cast and they all eventually get hitched. However, not all is merry as the minister tricks Gama to attack the city. Through a series of events, Gama and the three couples come under the altar. With this, Harry remembers the entirety of his past life, marking an end to the initial half of the movie. Harry realizes that his brothers have the wrong girlfriends and then tries everything that he can to ensure that they land with the right person. Harry, now seen as a person being possessed by a spirit, is taken to a Baba. Eventually, everyone apart from Kirti start remembering about their past lives and then get connected. You would assume that's where the movie ends, but there is more.
I don't like where this is going.
Gama and the minister's current avatars end up being party poopers and there happens to be a fight scene. Don't get your hopes up. It's nothing special and the forcibly added elements of humor are just too flat to notice. The minister boasts of his deeds and is eventually taken down by Gama, who gets his revenge. Finally, with the three sisters marrying the right guy from the three brothers, the movie and the viewer's punishment comes to an end.
Thank God.
To summarize this movie,
It's hopeless, isn't it?
I was left wondering several times during the course of this movie and why I'm even watching it.
I don't know.
If only I could forget things like Harry or Ghajini, that would have been the best. There are so many scenes in the movie that just made me go. And I purposefully didn't add them in this review because I didn't want to emotionally or psychologically scar you for life.
Oh, thank God.
Should this movie be recommended to anyone?
Gonna have to be a no from me.
It's a no from me.
It has to be a no from me.
And you've got 4 no's.
There is absolutely no need to torture yourself by watching this movie. When the production team themselves were very low on creativity and logic while making this movie, why should you sacrifice your brain cells in trying to make sense of Houseful 4?
Oh, no, I can't.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, do give a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe icon and click on the notification bell so you're notified anytime I upload more content. Do share your thoughts and suggestions in the comment section. Also, let me know if there's any particular movie you would like for me to review. Stay tuned for more content. In the meanwhile, stay safe and keep smiling.